Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Jellyfish video. In this video, I want to talk about something that's pretty controversial with the more recent update that happened in Bedwars. And if you don't know what that is, that's going to be the nerfs to Jade, Yuzi, and Void Regent. Now I know some of you really out there despise these three kits because 1, you didn't play in Season 1, 2, the holiday bundle was way too expensive to get Void Regent, or 3, you couldn't afford Yuzi either because you don't pay any Robux to the game, right? And I understand, you guys, these kits are annoying to deal with, but they are very much not that bad to deal with. Like, you can kill them. They took away telepearls from Jade and Void, so they're rather easy to catch as long as you get some telepearls. That said, they are annoying to chase, and I get that, but they weren't like unstoppable. They didn't really do anything to deserve this big of a nerf. These kits that people supported tons of Robux to the game, threw a ton of Robux at the game for this Void Regent bundle, including me, and I honestly don't even play these kits that much anymore. Ever since I took telepearls away, I don't play them, because my way of playing Bedwars, I use telepearls a lot, and I tried playing these during custom games on a live stream, and I just couldn't play them without telepearls. Like, it drove me bonkers. With Fire Enchant, you want to balloon and then pearl back up so you don't lose and fall off the map, and you can't do that with these. So honestly, I stopped using these a while back when they took out the telepearls. So to me, this nerf is even more insane. And yeah, I get that they're annoying to chase down, but there was a better option than nerfing these kits to the floor. We're talking about people who've been supporting and playing the game since Season 1, the Jade owners. And we're talking about the people who've been playing since last Christmas, who bought this expensive bundle, part of the 2021 holiday bundle, just got nerfed to the floor. And then Yuzi, people who were there during Yuzi. I mean, you could still buy this for 400 Robux, but these were like 3 of the top tier hardcore Bedwars player kits. And to just completely gut the kits by raising Yuzi's sword prices, nerfing the hammer's leap range and its time you can use it to an insane amount of almost 40% less distance, and then a longer cooldown, same with Void Regent, almost renders these kits completely worthless. There's almost no point to playing them. Forgive me for my voice cracking, but I just feel bad for all the players. Like, for me personally, you know, it's not a big waste of money. I got plenty of other kits, but some people put their heart and soul and some of their only dollars they got into some of these kits here, and now they're kind of just being dumpstered on right now, and I feel bad for it. Like, I kind of understand the changes, but I think they were a bit too extreme. Honestly, I think a better way to have nerfed these kits would have been add a cheaper alternative of a telepearl. Not necessarily a telepearl, but maybe like something they can buy in the shop that gives them a speed boost or something. And I know this is something hard to add because you got things like Baker where you can spend emeralds to get a speed boost. So if we had something for iron or something in the shop where people have a cheaper alternative to speed boost to catch these kind of players, it's going to be hard to balance in. But to be honest, I feel like it shouldn't be that big of a deal to add something like maybe a speed potion or something that's not as potent as a speed pie, that could have countered these kits without completely destroying them. Because you got to understand, the player base who has these kits have been a part of Bedwars for quite some time and have been supporting the game for a rather long time. I mean, you got to remember, Jade is Season 1 and then Void Regent is Christmas last year. So these people have been in the game for months supporting it and playing it. And for their favorite kits and their most skilled kits to just get ripped away and nerfed is kind of sad to see. I really would like to see the developers touch in on why they completely gutted these kits. Part of me wants to say because of the Spirit Baker skin, that they were like, let's nerf these so that way more people buy the Battle Pass because Spirit Baker, and Baker's going to be the new king on the block for speed again. But that just seems too simple. It seems like that would be silly of them to market the Battle Pass in that way. So I think there's more to it. I don't know if it's just from the massive amounts of complaining from players hating on these kits that these people play these, but let's just hop in a game. Let me show you just how bad these kits are. Keep in mind, these kits were already struggling with problems. They were never perfect their whole lifetime. They were always getting anti-cheated. They always had all these problems. But now they feel so much worse. Like, they were good kits, but now I'd argue that they're pretty much worthless. I don't know anybody who would want to play these now. So let's spawn some infinite iron real quick. If I could type. And like I said, I don't even really play these kits anymore. I'm just upset for the community as a whole for these kits. Like, look at this range of a leap. What is that? And it's so slow. Look how slow you leap with this. Like, I'd almost argue that I sprint faster than that. I'd have to do some testing, and I don't have people to do testing with right now. I'd have to do it after this video. But I'd almost argue that this leap makes you slower, and you're not even going to get away from people now. So, the whole point of the kit is how you can hit them. What's Void Regent do to someone in iron armor? Like, 1 damage and heal 1 point of health? What does Jade do? Knock them in the air? Maybe if they're lucky, get 20 points of damage on them? Like, it's kind of uncalled for. They either need to, like, if they want the kits to be used like this, they need to either, like, buff the damage they deal with their abilities or something, or I don't know. It feels like the kits are becoming useless. What do you guys think? Do you think these nerfs were justified, or do you guys think they were a bit too much? Because I'm leaning towards that they're a bit too much. After hopping on the kit and seeing how short of a leap range they have, it's actually just silly that they thought that was okay for a kit that's only power is movement around the map. Yeah, I think that's all I really want to talk about in this video. I wanted to put a video out there because I know most bigger creators probably aren't going to talk about it or care too much. They mainly focus on content saying, woohoo, yippee, new update. And I like to focus on talking about the meta of the game and how things work in the game. And I think this nerf was too much. I think there needs to be a slight revert on the amount of leap distance and stuff. Like, at least make the leap distance nerf like 15 or 20%. Jumping instantly to 38%, which is almost half their distance, it's just too much. You know, you already increased the cooldown by 1 second, and that's bad enough. Like, now you're not going to get to leap as often, and you have no telepearls. But now the leap distance is so tiny. I don't see what the point of the kit is now. Like, what do the developers want me to do with this kit? Because you took away its telepearls, and then you made the cooldown longer, and now the leap range is tiny? That's like nerfing it on every angle. Like, you've taken away its telepearl option, you've taken away its leap distance option, and you made it where it can't even leap that often. So the kit's lost just about everything it had going for it. And honestly, I think it's just it's an overkill. It just feels like one of those updates where it wasn't tested thoroughly enough, and it just got thrown in the game. That said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video and quit my rant, and I will see you all in the next video with that Spirit Baker skin, because I still want to showcase it. And on that note, it's time to wrap up this video by thanking those YouTube members. So thank you, Mama Peace, thank you, Redwood Deadwood, thank you, Easter Axolotl, thank you, A9 Gaming, thank you, Darkest Troller, thank you, Finally Cringe, thank you, Giftogen, and thank you, Epic Gaming. Thank you all so much for being members of the channel. And on that note, hopefully y'all, hopefully we can voice our opinions enough to, at least get something fixed with Void and Jade and stuff and Yuzi, because honestly, this is just a sad update to see for these 3 kits. I don't know if, like, Bedwars doesn't want movement kits in the game anymore or what. It's just, it feels like it was just way too big of a nerf. Almost a big enough nerf that it kind of felt personal. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I hardly play these kits, so it probably won't affect me that much, but I did want to voice my opinion for all the lovely people in the Bedwars community. And on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.